in people will say, even in Islam, they have, which came about 600 years later, they claim that Jesus was never crucified on the cross. Very crazy. It's very deceptive that they believe he is Jesus the Messiah. They'll call him Isa al-Masih. Messiah means Savior. But they don't believe he died to save us.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's funny, all the religions, they actually like have a lot of overlap, but like the absolute main points, from what I understand, you'd understand better, like that's where it's flawed. Like they don't believe he's the Savior. They believe a lot of like what happened. It's the same thing with like the Jews, right? Like they believe like, you know, Jesus was great, he's a real person and all that, but like he
and a great way to put it is that to say that they are superficially similar, but fundamentally they cannot be more contradictory.
Yeah.
So superficially, what's up, brother? Superficially, they have a lot of similarities, but fundamentally, they contradict one another. And you're right in the sense that when you look at all the religions, and this is what actually convinced me, you look at Sikhism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, Sikhs will say that Jesus Christ was a guru, you know, a great leader. Buddhists will say that he is a way, a truth. Hindus will say that he is a god, that they have thousands of gods. In Islam, they will acknowledge that he is Isa al-Masih, is the great prophet. He is the Messiah. So all these other religions, they'll point towards Jesus, that he is a guru, a way, a truth, a God, a prophet. But when you look at Jesus, he only points to himself. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And that's what really convinced me. Like,
doesn't Islam say the same thing? Like nobody comes to the Father through like them or whatever, or no?
well, Muhammad, he claims monotheism, but again, in looking at this superficial similarity, they claim that Jesus was a Muslim. Well, if Jesus was a Muslim, why did his followers start churches and not mosques?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
That makes sense.
You know, and yet they'll hold, it even says that in Surah 5, talks about, oh, people of the book, you have nothing to stand upon, only what has been revealed to you. And so it tells them to stay faithful to what has been revealed to them, which when you read the Gospels, in three separate times, in 4 of the accounts, all 4 of the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Jesus Christ declares the Son of Man is going to be delivered in the hands of wicked men. They're going to flog him, beat him, and kill him. And on the 3rd day, he is going to rise again. So it is impossible for Jesus to just be a great teacher or a prophet.
Because he rose again, and that's documented.
And
Correct.
if he is a great teacher, if he is a wonderful prophet, he couldn't have said those things and not did them.
Yeah.
There's a sermon back from Billy Graham, which is in like about the 1980s.
I know, Billy Graham.
Yeah, he says, Jesus Christ, liar, lunatic, or Lord. Mm-hmm. He's either the greatest deceiver and was completely leading people astray. He was a maniac and was mad out of his mind, or he is exactly who he says he is. Yeah. You know, because he can't claim that
and
thing.
Then he proves that